in order to preview tonight's Cotton Bowl matchup between the No. 7 Florida Gators 8-3 and No. 6 Oklahoma Sooners 8-2. Well, you know the deal. There's no better way to preview the opponent than to get to know the enemy themselves. We're joined by John Hoover of Sports Illustrated's AllSooners.com for a 5-question Q&A in order to best get to know the strengths and weaknesses of this Oklahoma team. What has gone right for Oklahoma after an early 2-game losing streak? How much has quarterback Spencer Rattler grown this season? Have the Sooners dealt with as many opt-outs as the Gators? You can find all of that out, and plenty more, below. Q&A with John Hoover of Sports Illustrated's AllSooners.com. 1. Florida littered Monday's news cycle with opt-outs and a COVID-19 diagnosis. Tre Brown opted out for Oklahoma last week, but have there been any others? Would you expect more to come for OU, even if it's last minute? Hoover, backup quarterback Tanner Mordecai hit the transfer portal and is now at SMU. That means Spencer Rattler's backup for the Cotton Bowl is now a true freshman, Chandler Morris. He's Chad Morris's son, and he's a Dallas kid who's played 4 Texas high school playoff games in AT&T Stadium the last couple of years, including a victory in the 2018 Class 5A Division I state championship game. He's as much a runner as he is a passer, and he's been dynamic in games this year, including the opening drive of the Big 12 title game, when he came on for Rattler in what turned out to be a trick play situation and scored on a 2-yard run. And TJ Pledger, the Sooners' top running back while senior Rhamondre Stevenson was suspended for the first 5 games, also entered the portal. Pledger ran for 451 yards and 5 TDs this year, 155 yards from scrimmage and 2 TDs against Texas and 122 rushing yards and a score against TCU. Lincoln Riley has said those guys and Tre Brown are the only players he's expecting will miss the Cotton Bowl.2. With that being said, how do you feel Oklahoma is approaching this game? Do the Sooners have something to prove in the Cotton Bowl, or could we see a youth movement in preparation for 2021? Hoover, with one of college football's youngest rosters in 2020, Oklahoma's youth movement has happened over the last 4 months. The pieces this coaching staff feels they can win with in the future are already in place. The Sooners are going into this game with what looks like a completely different mindset than the Gators, and that is that winning is of huge importance. Remember, Lincoln Riley is 0-3 in bowl games, all playoff losses. So finally getting a postseason win beyond the Big 12 championship game is significant to him. So is playing in Dallas. There will be a lot of OU fans in the stadium from the DFW Metroplex, and a lot more who make the short drive from Oklahoma. And of course, OU looks at Jerryworld as Owen Field South.